The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
The following presentation is by Sam Smith Productions in association with Black and Gold Productions.
Pasternak, Saka, score! Bruins win! Pasternak, score! The Bruins win! 2-1 in overtime! Shot, score! Pavel Saka! Pasternak shot six. First one, scores! Hello, everybody. We are back once again. Welcome to Thursday night. Welcome to the Bruins home opener, the 25-26 season. As live from TD Garden in Boston, the Bruins play host to the Chicago Blackhawks. How is everybody doing? Glad to have you guys here in the chat. Really appreciate y'all being here tonight. Nice. Some of you guys are at the game. Very good. Let's get into your starting lineups for both teams. The Bruins are going to be doing their intros for the home opener. For the Blackhawks, It's Connor Bedard, Andre Burakovsky, and Kirby Doc. Frank Nazar, Tavo Teravainen, Tyler Bertuzzi. Jason Dickinson, Ryan Donato, and Ilya Mikheyev. Ryan Green, Nick Foligno, and Sam Lafferty. On defense, it is Alex Vlasic and Sam Rinzel, Wyatt Kaiser and Levshinov. Yes, Matt Grzelcyk and Connor Murphy with Arvid Soderblom in between the pipes for Chicago. For the Bruins, pretty much the same look as last night. Elias Lindholm, Morgan Geekie, David Pastrnak, Casey Middlestat, Pavel Zacha, Victor Arvidsson, Fraser Minton, Tanner Jeannot, and Michael Isamont. Sean Corrali, Marat Husnadinov, and Mark Kastelik. On defense, Mason Lohrei and Charlie McAvoy, Hampus Lindholm and Andrew Peak, Nikita Zadorov and Henry Jokiharju. But the only change, Jonas Korpisalo is in net for the Bruins tonight. Those are your starting lineups for both teams. Oh, thank you. I didn't get the notification on the screen, but thank you to Tyler for the 10. Watching from Yankee Spirits in Swansea, LFG Bruin. Let's go. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, Swayman did good last night, but he definitely deserves a night off. In a back-to-back situation, you usually have the other guy play. So Korpisalo getting the nod tonight. Swayman will be back in there Saturday against the Sabres. I'm not super concerned about that. So Josiah is there at TD Garden. Those are his seats. He sends me a picture of David Pastrnak. What's this video? Yeah, what a view. Holy crap. Nice seats. So the Bruins are making their entrances right now in the home opener. Every team does this. The Bruins had a very sweet opening video package. Welcome back, Sean. Attaboy.
Number 70, Jonas Korpisalo.
He's a goalie tonight.
Welcome to Boston, number 71, Victor Arvidsson.
What's up, DJ? How we doing?
Welcome to Boston, number 81, Mikey Easybot. Welcome to Boston, number 84, Tanner Jeannot. Number 91, Nikita Zadorov.
Yeah, let's get some predictions going in chat. Want to see what you guys are thinking it's going to happen tonight. How am I doing? I am doing pretty good.
Bruins alternate captain, number 27, Hampus Lindholm.
Yeah, Hampy.
Bruins alternate captain, number 73, Charlie McAvoy. And Bruins alternate captain, number 88, David Pastrnak.
Yep. Attaboy, Jake. Jake Zimmer making those announcements.
Fans, let's give it up for your 2025-26 Boston Bruins.
Everyone was riding Washington. I have Bruins, and I have Bruins from here as well. Man, I was really oh, what's this? Oh, this is a commercial. Yeah, I was worried that that the Bruins were going to lose last night because it's Chicago, because it's Washington, so wouldn't have surprised me too much. Notice the Bruins don't have a captain still, and I believe that's by design. I don't think they were planning on naming one to start the season. So they could eventually name one as the season goes on. My front runner pick right now is David Pastrnak to be the captain of this team eventually when they name one. It's him or McAvoy. It's one of the two, and I think it's Pastrnak. So, yeah. I gotta say, I love the road jerseys, but the home jerseys look sweet, too. They definitely look sweet. That is for sure. Pasta for sure. I wouldn't be so confident in that. I think McAvoy definitely has a good shot, but I think it is going to be David Pastrnak. So, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 20 seconds. Do not go anywhere. Saturday. It's Saturday Night Showdown as Tage Thompson and the Buffalo Sabres come to town to take on David Pastrnak and the Bruins. Sabres, Bruins, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's live on YouTube. And I want to send a special thank you to Skillet for their song Showtime. It's off their Revolution album. It is the official theme song of Saturday Night Showdown. It's available to stream on Spotify and Apple Music. Thank you to Skillet for Showtime. Absolute banger, by the way. Absolute banger of a song. Thank you to Skillet for Showtime. When do you think they're gonna fix the Skillet mentioning leak rock knowledge? Bro, do you guys know me? Dude, Skillet is my favorite band. Why am I on in DNN right now? Dude. Shout out to those in D100 in Dean Hall right now. Why am I on in there? This is unbelievable. Jason, I know you're definitely on the camera, on the computer. Get me off the screen. Jeez. Harrison sends me a snap, and then why? Get off. Jesus. All right. I am on in the big screen jeez. This is unbelievable. All right. Well, I guess I got to keep it somewhat clean, don't I? Shoot. Make sure that it's up so I can actually hear it. We are underway at TD Garden. Blackhawks have it in the offensive zone. Donato lost it to Casey Middlestat. Middlestat lost it. The saga of Sturm's tie continues. Yeah, that's not a surprise. That tie was way off last night. Lori takes down his man in the neutral zone. Middlestat plays it back to Charlie McAvoy, moves it ahead, finds Victor Arvidsson in the neutral zone, crosses the blue. Lori, the drop fee, the shot is blocked by Alex Vlasic. Mikheyev for Vlasic. He'll dump it in deep for Chicago. Bedard couldn't play it. Arvidsson trying to chop it out of the zone. The puck is popped up high in the air. Zacha whacks it ahead. Chicago trying to catch the Bruins in the middle of a change. And now here comes Sam Rinzel, his shot. And Korpisalo makes a nice stop on Rinzel's shot from the high slot. Oh, this is a really specific notification. I say Bruins 4, Blackhawks 2. Goals scored for Bruins: Jeannot, Middlestat, McAvoy, Sean Corrali. For the Blackhawks, Nick Foligno and Connor Bedard. That was really specific. If any of those hit, go play the lottery. 51 seconds into the first period, Chicago has the only shot of the game. Bedard will take this draw against Elias Lindholm. Face-off is won by the Bruins. Yoki Haru for David Pastrnak feeds Nikita Zadorov, and it's dumped in. Lindholm's first on it, no icing. Elias Lindholm finds Pastrnak, trying to find Geekie in front, can't connect. Zadorov takes a shot, and a glove save by Arvid Soderblom. My phone is blowing up. Get back to planning out your segments, DNN. Jeez. Minton will take the draw against Frank Nazar. Nope. Minton's waved out. It will not be Minton. It'll be Tanner Jeannot. 5-year deal he signed over the summer at just over $3 million. Isamont gets it back to Hampus Lindholm. Gets through Tyler Bertuzzi. Lindholm walks right in front. The puck pops up and it just deflects into the near side wall. Peak plays it high off the glass. Artem Levshinov moves it ahead. Tyler Bertuzzi, the former Bruin. Wyatt Kaiser deflects it off a stick and in. Andrew Peak against Teuvo Teravainen. Hampus Lindholm sends it ahead to Tanner Jeannot. Fraser Minton in the middle, trying to get into the neutral zone. Forces it ahead, but it got deflected. Bertuzzi over to Wyatt Kaiser. Over to Frank Nazar. The Blackhawks dumping in on the near side. Puck ends up on the far side of the boards. McAvoy trying to move it ahead. Kept in by Levshinov. In is Nick Foligno down low. Current captain of the Chicago Blackhawks. Former Bruin, by the way. He was here for 2 years. Matt Grzelcyk takes a shot, save, rebound in front. That puck goes wide on a shot. Nick Foligno takes a shot, save Korpisalo from the near side circle. Jeannot is knocked down. Chance in front. Foligno is point blank chance and a good save from Korpisalo. And the Bruins are stuck in their own end right now. Levshinov shoots. That shot goes wide. It's Isamont. The end of a shift. He flips it into the neutral zone. The Bruins can get a partial change. Isamont takes the hit. His stick shatters on the hit. Big collision. We have a stop. I believe they're going to whistle down for a hand pass here. 2:28 into the first period. Let me check the rest of my snap here. Oh, boy. I'm checking the first TV timeout. I'm not even going to look. I don't even want to look. That'll be entertaining to look at. Was that Ryan Green who knocked out Jeannot? Jeez. Kastelik waved out against Jason Dickinson. It'll be Sean Corrali on the face-off. Face-off is won here by Chicago. Apparently the Bruins don't have a shot on goal, yet they absolutely do. We have a stop as the puck goes up and out of play. The Bruins are allowing teams early on to get a flurry of shots away. Problem is that they're getting outshot tremendously. They got outshot like 34 to like 21 last night. That can't happen. Or whatever that number was. Puck comes to Marat Husnadinov. Hampus Lindholm's got it in their own end. Moves it ahead for Mark Kastelik in the neutral zone. Kastelik across the line. Trying to connect with Sean Corrali. Just can't. Kaiser plays it around. Frank Nazar looking for it. Husnadinov takes it from him. Kastelik back out to Hampus Lindholm. This shot save by Soderblom. This puck is forced in deep by Peak. Kastelik throws the body on Connor Murphy. Now Wyatt Kaiser in the neutral zone. Plays it to no man's land. Bruins get it away. It's McAvoy. Sends it back in. It's going to be icing against the Bruins. .327 into the first period. I swear if they're trying to compete for a playoff spot, they're going to say goodbye to Gavin McKenna. I think they want to make the playoffs, and obviously good on them. They don't have to tank for 2 years. They don't have to, especially with a lot of the pieces they have in place. They don't necessarily have to do that. McAvoy sends it ahead for Kastelik. Move to Zacha. An unorthodox line of Corrali, Zacha, and Kastelik. Kastelik going for a change. Horrible time. It's Bedard centered in front, and the puck deflects over a couple of sticks, and now Middlestat will try to send Victor Arvidsson. He's got a rush here. Arvidsson gets through a defender. What a move. Arvidsson in front. Middlestat jamming. They score! KC Middlestat. Individual effort from Victor Arvidsson. 1-0 Boston. This is a great play by Victor Arvidsson. That's unbelievable. Yep. That's gorgeous from Middlestat. That feed from Arvidsson, though, Arvidsson made that entire play happen, and Middlestat beat Soderblom on the 5-hole. So the Bruins have a 1-0 lead on Casey Middlestat's goal. Here comes that, and that second line was a line that I liked seeing during the Saturday preseason game against the Rangers. It just looked like they knew what they were doing out there with one another. Here is Ilya Mikheyev, spins back against Pavel Zacha, worked in behind the net. Ryan Donato gives Jokiharju the cold shoulder. Jokiharju, former Blackhawk. Zadorov and Mikheyev tied up. Dickinson against Middlestat. Mikheyev wrapped up there by Zadorov. Jokiharju off a stick. This puck is going to trickle back down. This is going to be an icing against the Bruins. But the Bruins have a 1-0 lead thanks to that man they're showing on the TV screen, Casey Middlestat. 4 goals this season, 4 different goal scorers. You love to see that, just for the balance of the offense. Casey Middlestat picked back in 2017, the 8th overall pick in that draft. The Bruins are just icing the puck right now. Be huge to get Middlestat going this year. Oh yeah, it would. If you can get Casey Middlestat a 15 or 20 goal season, that's huge. Huge, right? Bruins win the draw. Puck comes out. And that assist by Arvidsson, by the way, that was his first point as a Bruin. So congrats to Victor Arvidsson on that. Here's Peak up the glass. Forced into the neutral zone. The Bruins are going to get a change. Blackhawks re-enter the zone. It's Bertuzzi. Geekie picks his pocket, if I could speak properly. Morgan Geekie ahead for Elias Lindholm. Over to Pasternak. Bruins with a nice entry. Pasternak waiting. Drops it for Andrew Peak. Takes a shot. Kick save. Rebound in front. Lindholm gathers and puts it wide on the rebound. Peak into Pasternak down low behind the Chicago net. Morgan Geekie trying to force it back to the line. Instead, Bertuzzi takes it away. Bertuzzi flips it in the zone. Lindholm for Andrew Peak for David Pasternak. Both Lindholms are out there. Here is Pasternak across the line. Bruins couldn't touch the puck as the Bruins were offside. The Bruins let the tag up, but the Blackhawks will move this all the way down. No icing went off Bedard's stick. McAvoy's got it. Bruins have a chance here. Minton racing for it. Thank you to whoever subbed. We have an icing on the Bruins here. Thank you to Michael Rodriguez. Anyway. Thank you for the sub, Michael. Appreciate it. Hawks will win the cup this year. Next year's a new year. I think the Blackhawks are one of the few teams that actually have a lesser chance as a shot on that saved by Korpisalo. The Blackhawks are one of the few teams, as they go to TV timeout, one of the few teams that have a lesser chance of winning the cup than the Bruins do. With all due respect. All right, I was sent purple Snapchats from two people who are in DNN. If you don't know what that means, purple snaps mean their videos.
Hey, buddy. Type and say, hey, buddy.
Unbelievable. I know you're definitely on the camera, on the computer. Get me off the screen.
No. Shout out to DNN. Shout out to DNN.
Oh, God. Man. Blackhawks didn't get anyone to help Bedard in the offseason. Like, they got Burakovsky, to be completely fair. As we're in TV timeout, by the way. We're 6:02 in. Shots are 4-3 in favor of Chicago. W pronunciation, thank you. I'm sorry if I screwed up your last name. I'm sorry. I gave it my best shot, and if I failed, I'm sorry. This first period is brought to you by Uno Overlays, the easy way to overlay. Make an account with the affiliate link in the description down below, and that link will help me out big time. Jeremy Swayman, man, 35 saves on 36 shots last night. He was unbelievable. I'll tell you what, right now, he was fan-freaking-tastic. The Blackhawks Centennial look is kind of boring, in my opinion. Huh. Okay. I didn't even know they had a Centennial look. Blackhawks win the draw. It's Wyatt Kaiser, the left point. Shot on the net, misses wide. Bruins get this puck out into the neutral zone. Isamont goes for a ride. Kaiser. Up to Levshunov. Puck is gloved down by Tanner Jeannot. Nope, it's Korpisalo in between the pipes for the Bruins tonight. It's the back-to-back. Peek off of Isamont's stick. This will be deflected in. No icing. Levshunov. Oh my God, that puck's right in front of the net. Jeannot knocks down Levshunov. Kaiser moves ahead for Bertuzzi. Andrew Peek. Isamont. Did they accidentally play the goal horn? I think they accidentally played the goal horn in the Garden. Here is Vlasic. He gets it in the zone. They play their own sound effect. Dickinson, Lohrei, good take in his own end. Looking for him to have a better year in his own zone. Elias Lindholm dumps it in cross corner. Morgan Geekie throws the body on Sam Rinzel. Pasternak trying to get that puck free to Geekie. Elias Lindholm rips it, saved by Soderblom. Pasternak battling. Puck comes to Ilya Mikheyev for Alex Vlasic. Dumps it in. Played back out to the neutral zone as there was no right defenseman there. Someone pressed the button too early. That's funny. Here is Ryan Donato as Yoki Haru couldn't play the puck. Here is Ilya Mikheyev, tied up by Lohrei. Let's go Bruins, the chant from the big crowd in Boston, 17,000 plus. Pasternak to Yoki Haru, sent ahead through Husnudinov. This will not be icing. Matt Grzelcyk will go back and get this puck. Sean Corrali knocks into him. Kastelik couldn't play the puck cleanly. Grzelcyk playing on the Blackhawks after getting a PTO, and now he's back now he's actually on the team on a one-year deal. That shot there from Burakovsky goes up and out of play. I did not watch the Kings game last night. I'm pissed Corpy's still on the team. Nobody wanted him. Literally nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted him because there were the Bruins made him available, and they didn't even get one phone call. So goes to show, you know, you're kind of stuck with him. Zadorov, a nice check. Bedard shoots, scores! What a shot by Connor Bedard. The Blackhawks have tied the game on a rip. On a one-timer, Connor Bedard. It's 1-1 here in the first period. What a shot. God. In the very building he scored his first NHL goal in 2 years ago. Zadorov overcommitted to hitting Doc. And Bedard got the feed from Burakovsky, and it's now 1-1. Here is McAvoy for Lohrei. Lohrei plays it over to Middlestat. Tied up in the neutral zone. Puck is popped up in the air. Middlestat takes the puck, whips it in deep. Way too deep on that goal. Yeah, but the defense also like collapses per usual. Icing on the Blackhawks. Will collapse way too. I mean, Zadorov literally hit his man and forgot to play defense after that. So it is what it is. Couldn't be worse. You're just a D1 Corpusalo hater. He literally he looks so good in the preseason. And that was one of the games was against a full NHL roster. He looked really good. He made like 30 saves. I'm giving him a second chance. If he sucks in November, then get rid of him. Lindholm, here is David Pastrnak. Tied up there by Wyatt Kaiser. Murphy. Green ahead for Donato in the neutral zone. Donato against Peak. Now it's Teravainen. Pass centered in front. Puck comes to Sam Rinzel. Elias Lindholm knocks him down. Blackhawks keep it in. That's against the top line. What are we doing? Pastrnak. Back to Hampus Lindholm. Out of the reach of Pastrnak. Puck comes to Elias Lindholm. Pastrnak dumps in. Rinzel moves it along. Chicago just kind of rotating around the Bruins right now completely. They're just letting them right by. That's something I don't like to see. I know the Bruins played last night, but still. Puck dumped in. Korpisalo. McAvoy gets poke checked by Bedard. He's on it. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Isamont. Puck comes right to Bedard. It's Mikheyev. He'll get it in at the end of a shift. McAvoy for Lohrei. Moves it along for Jeannot. Mitten in the neutral zone. Mitten gets a moving pick from Isamont. Good play. Mitten shoots. Save. Rebound. Soderblom got a piece of it. Got a good try by Fraser Mitten. Now here's Colton Dock, the brother of Kirby. I screwed up on the lineups. Jeannot's knocked down. No call. Jokiharju for Isamont. Flips it in from the neutral zone. Now Teravainen, drop feed for Matt Grzelcyk. Shoots, and it goes wide. Bertuzzi in front. Saved by Korpisalo. Cleared away. Middlestat tied up there by Frank Nazar. Victor Arvidsson. Zacha pokes it through Murphy. Zacha. Arvidsson back to Zacha. Now puck's behind the Chicago net. Middlestat trying to work his way in front. Puck still free, cleared away. Now it's Victor Arvidsson. Takes a shot. That goes wide of the net. It might have got Soderblom. Andrew Peak keeps it in. Off Middlestat's stick to deflect it. Arvidsson against Bertuzzi. Zacha's knocked down. Middlestat. Centering pass in front. It got knocked down on the way towards Zacha or Arvidsson. Bruins keep it in again. Zacha, glove down by Teravainen. Puck's chopped into the near side corner. Bertuzzi, that's Grzelcyk and Arvidsson giving each other a cold shoulder. Now it's Middlestat. Middlestat back out to Hampus Lindholm. Back over to Middlestat. Bruins going to rotate a little bit here. Zacha going to go for a line change. Teravainen's got it. Teravainen. Chicago's offside. They have to tag up. Now here's McAvoy. Fourth line out there. McAvoy in the neutral zone. Will cross the line with it. McAvoy takes a shot. Saved by Soderblom. Rebound. Here is Husnudinov tied up there. Nice job by Husnudinov trying to get around Ryan Green. He's zigging away. Good hustle. Out to Lohrei. Lohrei, one-timer shot save. Kastelik in front. And a save by Soderblom. And now everybody's meeting in the crease there. All 10 players are there. All 10 of them. They're gonna go to commercial break. 7:37 to go in the first period, tied at 1. Second line not looking bad right now. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Let's see. Of course, Fliggy right in the middle of it, yeah. Ooh! New Jersey's alert! Pittsburgh drops a New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. They drop a gold alternate. Man, if the Bruins had anything like this, they'd be a smart organization. Let's get score updates around the league here, because I'm going to go through and update those.
Dummy! Yeah!
I really hope Bruins are going to be better this season, cause last season was anything but good.
Thank you for the 200 Czech currency. I don't really quite know what that is in U.S. money, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is $10 American. Thank you very much. I very, very, very appreciate it. It's a Jan. Appreciate that. Some dono hype in the chat would be very appreciated. Just because, I mean, holy crap. I saw 200 and went, what? I was like, what? What are you doing? Donating all that money to me? I was talking to Chris Kelly, where he actually should be on running the penalty kill. Every team's dropping New Jersey this season. What is happening? Yeah, I agree. Bruins win the draw in the neutral zone. It's Corrali who wins it. Yoki Haru flips it in the zone. Thought he was going to be rich when he saw the 200. I swear, I saw 200 and went, what? Bruins keep it in the zone. It's Mark Kastelik, shot of the net, saved by Soderblom. Corrali tied up there by Kaiser. Corrali back out to Yoki Haru. Fakes a shot, makes Donato go for a ride. Yoki Haru shot, save. Rebound, Kastelik, kick, save. All right. Kastelik keeps it in against Mikheyev. Corrali. Back to Kastelik, trying to get around Rinzelli. He's yanked down. We have a penalty here. It's going to be on the Blackhawks. All right. The Bruins have a power play coming up. It's going to be on Dickinson. Good hustle from the fourth line. Good hustle. Gotta love that. What's the Bruins' alternate jerseys will be? Oh, I don't think they're releasing one, which is such a shame. Yeah, that Hustadinov, Corrali, Kastelik line, that's going to be your... Yeah, it's going to be a lot of your guts and a lot of your, you know, all that stuff. That's a good line. Good line to have out there. Lindholm, Zacha, Pasternak, Geeky, McAvoy. Bruins had a power play goal last night from that man who took in the draw. It's Elias Lindholm. Elias Lindholm kicked out of the draw. It'll be Morgan Geekie to come in and take it. Against Nick Foligno. Foligno wins the draw. Connor Murphy clears it all the way down. Bruins get it in deep. It's a bank pass right in front. Elias Lindholm almost played that puck. McAvoy shoots. Knocked down in traffic on the way to the net. Pasternak knocked off the puck. He caught something a little bit. He's a little banged up. And now Pasternak takes a penalty. Pasternak whacked somebody on a follow-through after Chicago gave him a bump. And now David Pasternak throwing a hit at Frank Nazar. And knocking into Nick Foligno. While Chicago's standing there. Pasternak again! Another big hit! The Bruins are real... Oh, Pasternak's pissed. And rightfully so. He got wrongfully called for a penalty. They're gonna finally stop the play. Pasternak... Man... You gotta respect the grind of David Pasternak there, but... They're gonna call Pasternak for slashing. Okay, so I think... So let me check here. So it'll be a 4-on-4. Let me double check something here, just so that I have this right. Let me double check something. I think. So it'll be a 4-on-4 for 1:15, and then it'll be a Chicago power play for 45 seconds. They did this really confusingly for no reason on the score bug.
Enter now for your chance to win 4 tickets to a Bruins home game this season with a special shout-out during the game. Enter today at bostonbruins.com/ultimatefan. Well, after a shot attempt, the puck's going to deflect up into the air.
Let's see.
We're going to isolate on David Pasternak. He's going to track this puck. He's looking to play it with his body.
Oh, yeah, he caught something from Connor Murphy, and then he... Oh, yeah. I don't like that. Okay, hold on, I'm taking it down. Here's Yoki Haru for Zaka. 4-on-4 for the time being. Morgan Geekie around the net, waiting for support. Drops it for Lohrei. Lohrei's poke checked by Grzelcyk. Donato, and now it's Burakovsky, who runs into his own guy. Who spins back, waiting for the rest of the 10 seconds to be up. Now here's Rinzel. He'll spin back again. Now it's Teravainen. Quick entry. This puck will come out of the zone. This one, as they clear it all the way down, they don't kill it off, but they clear it all the way down. Now here's Bertuzzi ahead. Bedard for Nazar. Tanner Jeannot takes it. can't clear. It goes off a stick. Zadorov will clear 200 feet down to Soderblom.
Just looking at that Bruin bench and looking at the deep pairs coming out, never seen Hampus Lindholm.
Teravainen for Bedard across the line. Corrali, nice takeaway. Bedard just kept it inside the line, but the puck goes to no man's land. Now it's Mark Kastelik. Has Corrali 2-on-2 shorthanded. Kastelik's offside. Pasta took a stick to the face penalty from him after a penalty. No Hampus Lindholm on the bench right now. You gotta be kidding me. Bruins win the draw as Kastelik gets it. In front, Vlasic gets it away. Now it's Vlasic, drops it. Levshunov for Donato. Poke checked out of the zone. The Bruins will kill off this penalty. Back to 5-on-5. Pasternak out of the box. Chicago dumps in deep. Zadorov knocks into Donato. McAvoy knocks into Colton Dach. This puck comes in front. Zadorov's trying to kick it away. And Elias Lindholm will get it away from trouble. The Bruins have a 3-on-2. Elias Lindholm has Pasternak and Morgan Geekie. Now Geekie waiting. In front, Pasternak couldn't play it. Zadorov into Morgan Geekie. Has a lot of space. Throws it back to Andrew Peeke. Fires. Saved by Soderblom. This puck's cleared into the neutral zone. Zadorov gloves it down. Puck played over to Peeke. Ahead off Geekie. Has Middlestat. Breaking Geekie takes down Levshunov trying to play the puck. He can't. And now Dickinson will get it to Colton Dach ahead for Mikheyev. Mikheyev across the line, spins back against Lohrei. Mikheyev spinning, looking to the net, shot blocked by Peeke. Dickinson blows a tire. Geekie ahead. Arvidsson kicks it back to Nick Foligno. Chicago will keep it in. This puck will be flipped up high in the air, and it's gloved down by Korpisalo. I'm looking up Hampus Lindholm right now to see what happened to him. Yep, getting word Hampus Lindholm not on the bench. Bertuzzi kicked out of the draw against Middlestat. It'll be Teravainen to take it. Middlestat wins the draw. McAvoy for Zadorov. Big bump there from Zacha. McAvoy takes it away. He'll try to get it to Middlestat. He'll dump in. Soderblom comes out and takes it and plays it along. Nazar knocked in two by Zacha. Now it's Bertuzzi. Good take from Arvidsson. What a steal. Puck comes into the zone. Arvidsson going to race forward against Connor Murphy. Wins the battle. Zacha against Grzelcyk. Arvidsson played off of the stick of Zacha. Bertuzzi plays it just through Arvidsson. Teravainen gets it out of the zone. Now Zadorov knocks into Frank Nazar. Middlestat to McAvoy. Bruins playing with 5 defensemen right now. McAvoy dumps in. Here's Bedard, moves it ahead. Foligno. Tanner Jeannot knocks into him. Now it's Ryan Green. Lohrei, good take. Green gets it back. Green working against Isamont. Green shoots, and Swayman with the save. Or Korpisalo, excuse me, with the save.
Change your lettuce, change your life with Sean Corrales here, doctor. Dr. Matthew Lepresti. Free consultations at 1-800-GET-HAIR.
Blackhawks are actually running with 7 defensemen right now. 11 forward, 7 defensemen. Louis Crevier, number 46, is out there for Chicago. Minute 20 to go in the first period, 1-1. Bruins goal for Middlestat. Chicago goal for Connor Bedard, who's waved out of the draw. It will be Ryan Green against Fraser Minton. Minton wins the draw. Lohrei. Ref's in the way. Get out of the way, you moron. The Bruins almost had a clean breakout, and instead they're forced to ice the puck. Thanks, ref. Get out of the way. And Jeannot screaming at the official. Rightfully so. That was a clean breakout from Lohrei if the ref hadn't gotten in the way. I should drop the puck from the ceiling. Minton will take this draw against Nick Foligno. Foligno wins the draw. Shot by Bedard deflects out of play.
Notice Corpusalo to this point has stopped 6 of 7.
1:07 to go first period, tied at 1. Late in the first period, in the first intermission, we're gonna play hurdle. Bruins win the draw. It's Corrali who wins. It's Zadorov over to Peak. Off Isamont into the zone. Lev Shanov will get it back up ahead. Zadorov was running the final minute here in the first period. Off Isamont and in the zone. Arvid Soderblom plays it along. Nick Foligno. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Tanner Jeannot's got it. To Zadorov, down to 45. Zadorov almost in trouble. Peak recovers. Off Isamont and in. Soderblom comes out of his net. Hits the ref. Isamont, quick re-entry. It hit the linesman. Jeannot down to 27 seconds. Blackhawk lost his stick. It's Wyatt Kaiser. Here's Jeannot. Back out to McAvoy, and he lost the puck. Got to keep that puck in the zone there every time. Having trouble with that for the first 2 games. Keeping pucks inside the line for McAvoy. Dickinson. This is going to be icing here. No, what? No icing? That's unbelievable.
Okay.
1-1 at the end of 20 minutes. Ugh, need a knee. I didn't see anything of those knee on knee. Although I might have missed it. I'm not sure. As that's where we are through the first 20 minutes. 1-1 your score. Gonna update the ticker here since Montreal leading 2-1 on Detroit. Tampa leading 3-1 on Ottawa. Oh my gosh. Islanders tied at 1 with the Penguins. Hurricanes leading the Devils 1-0. Taylor Hall scoring there. He's saying Jeannot wasn't that bad, but years and money, I don't know about that. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Still no word with Hampus Lindholm. Not sure what's going on with that. All right, let me pull up Hurdle here. We're going to play our hurdles for the day. Hold on 2 seconds, finishing a text. All right. Alrighty. Here's how you play Hurdle. It's quite simple. You guess the player. You have 8 guesses to guess it. Each guess will tell you how close you are to finding the player. Green means you're right. Yellow means you're close. Gray means you're wrong. If the team's cell is yellow, it means they used to play for that team. For age and jersey number, it's an arrow indicating if it's higher or lower than what you got. Only active players possible matches. So that's what he looks like. Chat, you can have your guesses. We'll play together. You guys can hop into the chat and answer along with me. Saros, okay. He's in the Western Conference. He's in the Pacific Division. He's not a goalie. He's older than 30. He's not Finnish, and his jersey number is lower than 74. Connor Garland. Okay. All right, so he's not a right winger. So he's a left winger, center, or a defenseman. He is older than 30. He's not Finnish or American. Jersey number is between 8 and 74. Most likely Canadian. Holy crap, that game's a beatdown. Good lord. What are you thinking, chat? Let me put some music on in the background. If I'm not talking, it's a little quiet. So let me put on some music. Can you show the picture thing? Oh, the silhouette? Here you go. Pacific Division. He's only has to be playing in the West, in the Pacific Division. Does not play for Vancouver. So he plays for LA, Calgary, Edmonton, Vegas, San Jose, Anaheim, Seattle. I thought there was somebody vacuuming. Kempe? No, he is Swedish, though. Okay. Jersey number is between 9 and 74. He is not a right winger or a goalie, although Kempe's a center, so I'm not sure what they're talking about. Coyle is a Columbus Blue Jacket, correct. (3-1) Montreal? Jeez, hold on 2 seconds. That's how I edit this. There you go. McTavish? No, he's older than 30. Gotta think McTavish isn't young. I mean, McTavish is young. This guy is not as young as McTavish. An older guy. Nuge? The Nuge! He plays on the Oilers. Okay. He's Swedish and he's on the Oilers. Is this Mattias Ekholm? Okay. Between the jersey numbers of 14 and 74, he's an Oilers Swedish defenseman. Ah. Draisaitl, defenseman, not a forward. Not Bouchard, not Nurse. This might be from 23-24 too. Updated last March 14th. So this is as of last year. So this might not be completely accurate. We just guessed Matthias Ekholm. Arvidsson? He's not a defenseman, but we'll guess it just to see what the jersey number is like. Oh, Kulak. No. Jersey numbers between 27 and 74. Who the f is on the Oilers? That's your defenseman. Not Arvidsson. He wore 33. The Oilers last year. And plus he's a forward anyway. What's up, Ryan? Troy Stetcher? No. Between 27 and 51. Who is this? Not Oscar Klefbom. He's gone. He's long gone. He's not... I have no idea. Can I stare into his soul, like, right there? John Klingberg. Wow. Unlimited mode. Who is this? It's 1-1 at the end of the first period, by the way. Geeky? No, it's not geeky. I'm gonna go, Luke Hughes. Not even close. Western Conference, he's older than 22. He's younger. I mean, his jersey number is higher than 43. He's not American. He's not a defenseman. Never played with the Devils either. Byfield? I don't know. He's in the Pacific. His jersey number is just lower than 55. He's older than 23. He's not a right winger or a defenseman. He's not American or Canadian. How about Hurdle? Yeah, that's actually not that bad of a guess. He used to play for Vegas. Okay. And he's 31 years old. Jersey numbers between 48 and 55, closer to 55. He's 31 years old. He's a center. He used to play for Vegas. Now he plays elsewhere in the Pacific. Does not play for LA. Chandler Stevenson. No. Oh, he's number 9? Oh, shit. Marcia, so he's still in. He's in Nashville. No, it's not Hurdle. We just guessed him. Riley Smith? Also Vegas. Get out of this, I'm going to make dinner. Oh my god, that's okay. Markstone, nope, used to play for Vegas. Used to play for Vegas, not plays for Vegas now. Used to. Tuck? No, he's still in the Pacific. Eichel? Nope. Used to play for Vegas. Does not play for Vegas anymore. Carlson's still kicking there. Brisson? Brisson? No. Not in the game. I give up. I have no idea, chat. Boldy? Pacific, Minnesota? No, wrong division. Minnesota's in the Central. They're in the Pacific Division. Eklund? I don't think he ever played for Vegas. Nope. Reeves? Could it be Tanner Pearson? No. I have zero idea, chat. Still in the division? Cody Glass? No. I think he's in Nashville now. Not that bad of a guess, though. Who's in the Pacific? It's Anaheim, Calgary, LA, Vegas, Seattle, Edmonton, Vancouver. That ain't well. Second period's literally about to start. Kadri never played for the Knights, no. Not a bad guess, though. Janmark? I don't know. Okay, I would have never gotten that. Never would have gotten that. Never in a million years would I have gotten that. The train is in full swing right now. Second period is brought to you by Benable. Recommend, discover, Monetize. I have a response to that horn. All right, second period. Here we go. We're underway in period 2. Bruins going from right to left in the home Blacks. Blackhawks going from left to right in the road Whites. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Zadorov over to Henry Yokiharu. I still don't have an update on Hampus Lindholm. I don't know what happened. Zadorov. Here is Morgan Geekie. He gets it in the zone. Apparently still no update. Pasternak takes it away, gets yanked down. There's no call. Are you kidding me on that? Lorai's in the slot. Lorai's shot saved by Soderblom. Pasternak knocks into Bedard. That puck comes out in front. Lorai over to Middlestad, who couldn't play the puck cleanly. Middlestad gets it back. Here's Zacha. For Middlestad. Leaves it. Fakes out everybody. McAvoy shoots, and a glove save by Soderblom on a try from McAvoy.
Certainly at first blush, it looked like after the steal by Pasternak, as he turns to try to make a play, it looked like he got tackled. Pasternak looking for
He is not on the bench to start the second period per source.
Pasternak will grab his seat. Marco Stern doing some barking.
Face off won by Boston. Lorai's shot is blocked on the way to the net. Lorai, Zacha deflects it into the corner. Middlestat's got it against Vlasic. Zacha. Renzel off Arvidsson's stick, and now it's Burakovsky. Lorai deflects it away. Now it's Burakovsky. Knocked into by McAvoy. McAvoy bats it out of the zone. Shot by Doc, saved by Swayman. Or by Korpisalo, excuse me. Who's not on the bench? Hampus Lindholm.
Puck management. Then he had a chance to interview Casey Middlestad in between periods. He talked about cleaning up breakouts coming out of our own zone. Puck management. We'll look for that here in period 2. You got to play with the puck a little bit more than you have through the first 22 minutes of the hockey game.
Face off in their own zone.
Starting his first full season with the Bruins.
Whoa, Fubo, hello. I have no idea what's happening. Nazar shoots. I think Korpisalo made a save. I can't really tell. You guys should see what I'm seeing on Fubo right now. Yo. Yo. That was bad. That was awful. Kastelik will take this draw against Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi wins the draw. Teravainen through Corrali. Wyatt Kaiser puts it in deep. Andrew Peak spins off against Bertuzzi. Bruins turn it over. It was Husnudinov who turned it over. Nazar in front. Korpisalo, good poke check. Getting that puck away. This puck comes to the middle. Husnudinov couldn't play it again. Another 3-on-2 for Chicago. Nazar, his shot goes up and out of play.
Not good habits going on right now for Boston. You know, they go with the play up the wall, mishandle of the puck,
2:19 into the second period, still 1-1. Both goals coming back in the first period. Middlestat for Boston and Bedard for Chicago. Score! It's Crevier. That's his first NHL goal, I believe. 2-1 Chicago. I'm not really sure where that shot came from, but it's 2-1 Chicago. It went off Jeannot's skate and beat Korpisalo glove side. Yeah, the Blackhawks moved on the before the face-off. Bruins are now down 2-1 because of the bad habits that are in their own zone right now. Now it's Dickinson across the line. Jokiharju going to knock him off the puck. Now it's McAvoy. Plays it up the glass. Now it's Jeannot back in his own end. Can't challenge that. That's stupid. Should have been seen right away. Shouldn't even have to have been challenged. McAvoy dumps it in the zone. Jeannot's going to get right on it against Rinzel. Jeannot knocks down Rinzel. Now here is Vlasic's stretch pass ahead, broken up by Andrew Peak. Dumps it back in Zacha. The Bruins are offside. They have to tag up. Rinzel for Vlasic. Back to Rinzel. He gets it in the zone. Lohrei and Peak out there defensively. Middlestat, Zacha, Arvidsson out there for the Bruins offensively. Bedard. Zacha on him. Bedard, who scored the first Chicago goal. Burakovsky to the net, blocked by Peak. Lohrei turns it over in his own zone. Nothing changed. Backdoor in front. Bedard couldn't get the pass as Peak broke it up. His puck's forced to the line. Chicago keeping it in again. Lohrei sends it into the middle. Middlestat in the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Gets knocked off the stick of Connor Murphy. Now it's Burakovsky. Dumped in the zone. Korpisalo plays it along to McAvoy. Now it's Morgan Geekie for Casey Middlestat as Pasternak with him. Finds him. Pasternak looking across. It gets broken up. Pasternak. His shot is blocked. McAvoy going to race forward against Foligno. McAvoy beats him. McAvoy will move it ahead in the neutral zone. He'll carry it across the line. Makes his man fall. McAvoy to the front. Tip by Elias Lindholm. Stopped. Zadorov in front and trying to connect with Elias Lindholm. Could not connect. Now it's Ryan Green. Zadorov dumps him. Huge hit. Lohrei for Zadorov. Gets beat by Green. Mikheyev pressured by Zadorov. Into Teravainen. To the line. Shot. Kick save. Korpisalo is a good one. Puck deflects off of Elias Lindholm's stick. No icing. Grzelcyk stretch pass deflects off Bertuzzi and in. Korpisalo plays it along, but there's nobody there. There is no one there where that puck went. Artem Levshinov steps into it, shoots, and Lohrei blocked it. Kaiser's shot. Save. Korpisalo has no idea where the puck is because there's 3 people in front of him. Levshinov for Teravainen. Puck comes out of the zone. Teravainen gets it into the zone. Peak knocks it down. Bruins still have 5 defensemen. Lindholm, I don't think will return. I'll wait for an update to see, but he hasn't been out there in like 20 minutes of play, so he left at the 8 minutes to go in the first period. So Nazar centering pass in front. Khusnutdinov take pressure by Levshinov. Puck forced into the zone. Out of the zone, it's Kastelik. The Bruins are going to get a full change. So all that's making me nervous. Can we like play hockey? That would be good. And stop sitting back in our own zone when we're losing. Vlasic. Shot blocked by Isamont, and that one goes out of play. I would like to actually play hockey. I don't know. I feel like this team is skating around like with chickens, like their heads cut off. I've never been in the NHL this year. Shut up, dude. Dude, seriously. Enough. Enough with the Corpusalo hate. Enough. Enough. I've genuinely had it. I've genuinely had it with the Corpusalo hate. Stop it. It's so annoying. God. I genuinely hate when people say, oh, you should have never let him be in the NHL. It's so fucking annoying from chat. Hampus Lindholm will not return to tonight's game. See you next year. DiPietro Bussy. Bussy's in Carolina now, so he's gone. He's not even in the organization anymore. They let him walk. They let Bussy walk. He signed with Florida, and then he got put on waivers, and the Hurricanes claimed him. He's on the NHL roster.
And last year, he only played in 17 games, Frick, after he busted his kneecap blocking a shot in St. Louis. We've just got word from the Bruins. Lindholm, lower body injury that happened in the first period, and he will not return. Yeah, you don't like to see that lower body when you're talking about his situation, given what he went through last year. I think best case scenario, and it's not up to us to speculate. You know, you hope it's early in the year, back-to-back games, maybe a little tweak of the groin or something, and it's precautionary.
Middlestat will take this draw. Burakovsky against Middlestat. Puts it in deep behind the net. Wyatt Kaiser. Now it's Bedard with it. Plays it over to Crevier again. Corpusalo makes a kick save. Middlestat. Ahead to Zaka. Victor Arvidsson. Slap shot off the rush. That misses wide. And the puck will come all the way out. Lohrei for Middlestat. Cuts. The Bruins defense is going to be scrambling all night long because they're going to have 5 defensemen. Jordan Harris is playing on Saturday, that's for sure. McAvoy, Arvidsson forces it in the neutral zone. Zaka for Arvidsson. McAvoy waiting in front, deflected. Soderblom knocks it out of the air and gets it away. Arvidsson dives at it and gets it away from Mikheyev. Mikheyev gets it in the near side corner. Lohrei bats it out of the air and clears it out of the zone. Now it's Vlasic. For Rinzel. Lindholm lifting his stick. Pasternak's got it. 3-on-2. Pasternak fakes, curls to the inside, and gets poke checked like he does every single time. Stop doing that. Just shoot the puck. Maybe good things happen. Maybe good things happen. You shoot the puck, David. Might want to do it. Bruins have another odd man rush. Will they shoot the puck this time? Who knows? Here comes Pasternak. 3-on-2 with Lindholm and Geekie. Pasternak finds Geekie. Gonna go around the net. Trying to bank it in, can't. Puck still in front. Cleared away. No shot on net. Now here's Teravainen. Walks in across the line. Bertuzzi shoots. Korpisalo kick save. Now it's Pasternak. Flips it in the zone. Connor Murphy against Morgan Geekie. Puck comes to Geekie. Teravainen. Minton pokes it back to Geekie. In front for Isamont. Isamont. Puck played around Geekie at the end of a shift. Back to the line. McAvoy keeps it inside the line. Yoki Haru left point. Shot on the net that goes high. Now it's Isamont. Isamont spinning back. Waiting. Walks right in the slot. Shot, save, rebound. Jeannot scores! Tanner Jeannot! His first goal as a Bruin, and the Bruins have tied it at 2. Attaboy, Tanner. His first goal as a Bruin, a nice little tap in on the rebound from Isemont's shot. It's 2-2 now. Now it's McAvoy. He'll flip it in on the backhand, in on Soderberg. Oh, that puck bounced. And he had to make a save. Uh-oh. Miro, why are you texting me? 2-2 is Tanner Jeannot. That should be his 50th NHL goal. Hampus Lindholm is done for the night. Lower body injury. Isemont gets his first point as a Bruin. So does Jeannot. Foligno wins the draw against Corrali. Here is Connor Bedard. Yoki Haru gets an assist on that. Very good. Good to see that. Has the puck now, moved along to McAvoy. This puck will go all the way back down. This looks like this will be icing against Chicago. Nope, no icing they're going to say. Soderblom plays it along. This puck comes all the way out to the blue line. Lohrei will have to dump it back in as the puck just came outside the zone. Bruins keep it in. It's Husnudinov on the forecheck. Here is Levshinov. We're halfway through the game. 2-2 is the score. Nazar drops it. Kaiser for Burakovsky. Burakovsky waits, shoots, knocked down in traffic. Korpisalo might have got a piece. I can't tell. Peak sends it to Middlestat. He flips it in the zone. Zacha will get in there on the forecheck against Colton Dock. Levshinov with it. 9.5 to go in the second period. Burakovsky gets it in deep for Chicago. Zadorov plays it around now near side Zacha. Donato knocked into by Victor Arvidsson. Zadorov pressured by Burakovsky. Puck is moved ahead. It comes to Zacha. Sent ahead. It got broken up by Crevier. Middlestat's got it. Here's an entry for Middlestat. Spins off. He is 1-on-5 right now. Middlestat battling against Burakovsky. And now Crevier right across the crease. That was a dangerous pass. Puck comes to Burakovsky. Sent ahead to Donato. Fakes a slap shot. Gonna go around the net here. Good protection from Zadorov and Yoki Haru there. And the Bruins will get this ahead. Pasternak. And he turned it over. Puck comes to Ilya Mikheyev. He went backwards with it instead of going forwards. Donato centering pass in front. Puck comes all the way out into the neutral zone. Geeky gonna race for it. He won't win the battle against Renzel or Vlasic, but a good clear by the Bruins anyway. Bruins force a turnover. It's Lohrei just onside. Lohrei whips it in front. Lindholm couldn't play the pass from Lohrei. Good idea. Ooh, Renzel. Good cut on Pasternak. 3-on-2 the other way. Renzel for Bedard. Shot blocked by McAvoy. Lohrei sends it ahead. Good feed up into the neutral zone. Pasternak couldn't play the puck. Burakovsky, or that's Mikheyev, excuse me, dumps it in. Korpisalo whips it over to McAvoy. McAvoy for Mikey Isemont. Isemont plays it over off Lindholm's skate. Puck comes to Jeannot onside. Lindholm will go for a change. Out comes Minton. Jeannot battling. Isemont has Minton right in front. Couldn't find him cleanly. Foligno trying to clear it. Kept in by Peak. Zadorov left point. Fires one on the net. Knuckler. That puck's available. Jeannot backdoor. Isemont couldn't play the puck. Oh my gosh. It was right there. Zadorov for Peak. Right point. Shot on the net. Knocked down in traffic. Rebound cleared away. Peak's got it back at the right point. In down low to Isemont behind the net. Isemont wrap around attempt for Jeannot backdoor. He couldn't play the puck in front. This puck is played around. The Bruins are stepping up on Chicago here. Bedard's been out there forever. Jeannot looking to spin, gets knocked down by Connor Murphy. Clean tackle. Here is Mitten. Back out, Peak, right point. Peak shot, blocked in traffic. And it goes all the way into the corner. Bedard, Bruins keeping it again. It's Mitten. Shot on the net, save. And the Bruins will get a face-off here. What a shift from the third line. Jeannot, Mitten, and Isamont. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. They go to TV timeout. 7 minutes to go in the second period. It's 2-2. Well, that's nice. I just got asked to do the Dean Women's Soccer Senior Day announcements. That's really cool. That's really cool. It's nice when you get recognized when you're asked to do a little stuff. Do things like that, you know? I can definitely go out and do the announcements. I can go do that. It's cool when you get asked to do stuff. Can you show the lineups? Yep, sure can. Starting lineup for the Bruins here. So there you go. Go ahead and read that. So Kiki, Lindholm, Pasternak, Zacha, Middlestat, Arvidsson, Jeannot, Mitten, Isamont, Hustinov, Kuraly, Kastelik. Those are the Bruins' lines tonight on offense. Lohrei, McAvoy, Lindholm's hurt, Peak, Zadorov, Jokiharju. So they're down to 5 defensemen now. Jeannot goal disallowed. Nope, it still counts. Kuraly on the fourth. Should he be on the third line? No, I like him where he is on the fourth line. Who do they replace with Lindholm? They can't replace him mid-game. So they're stuck with 5 defensemen down the stretch. The middle 6 has looked good tonight, I will say. The first line's kind of looked whatever. Fourth line's been heart and hustle. Every line but the first line's actually looked pretty good tonight. On Saturday, it'll most likely be Jordan Harris playing, making his Bruins debut. Nazar waved out of the draw against Kuraly. It'll be Bertuzzi to take the draw. Face-off is tied up off the draw. Chicago comes away with it after Kuraly won the initial battle. Vlasic gets it in the zone. We have a penalty here. It's on Boston. What? What happened? Can I get a high stick on Lohrei here? Hustinov. Okay. Not gonna lie, kind of missed that one. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Caught him up high. I don't really like the call since it looked like kind of more of a follow-through, in my opinion, but I could understand where they're coming from with that call. Kuraly, Zacha out there with Zadorov and McAvoy defensively. Kuraly wins the draw. Zadorov moves it along to McAvoy, and the Bruins clear. Here is Rinzel. Drops it back for Connor Bedard over to Teuvo Teravainen. He'll dump in wide of Korpisalo on the near side. Nazar plays it around, but Bertuzzi could not play it. The puck comes out of the zone. Here is Rinzel. Played back, and now Bedard's got it over to Teuvo Teravainen. Back over to Bedard across the line. Zadorov poke checks it away. Nazar. This puck will come all the way out off his own doing. Here is Bedard. Plays it over to Frank Nazar. This puck goes up into the protective netting, up and out of play. Bruins will clear this one. Under a minute to go in the power play. And Levchinov blows a tire. Hey! Slip inside. Oh, Foligno's stick goes flying. What is going on here? Andrew Pete clears at 200 feet. Foligno's stick went flying, and so did Levchinov. 5.5 to go in the second period. Chicago 2, Boston 2. Bruins goals tonight from Middlestat and Jeannot. Chicago's goals from Bedard and Crevier. Played around, it's Teravainen for Ryan Donato. Yoki Haru going to pin him up against the near side wall. Doc. Levchinov shoots, it's blocked in traffic. Corrali off the boards and out. Kastelik going to race for it. Takes it from Burakovsky, pokes it into the zone. Good effort from Kastelik. Final 10 seconds of the power play for Chicago here. Down to 2-1. Bruins get Husnudinov out of the box. Back to even strength. Bruins penalty kill is 2 for 2 tonight. Levchinov flips it in the zone. Zadorov's got it. Sends it up ahead, just off Pasternak. Just past him anyway. It's going to be an icing against Chicago, against Boston. I believe the Blackhawks did not register a shot on net on that power play. Why are we only tied with these bozos? Not really sure why, but they're not playing horrible right now. They just need to get more rotation in the offensive zone and not let Chicago trap them in their own end a lot. And plus they're playing down a man because Hampus got hurt. He's done for the rest of the night, so I didn't notice anything outstanding on Hampus Lindholm. So Chicago's offside. So I don't know if it was anything super worrisome. We're probably going to get an answer when Marco Sturm does his presser. 4:19 to go in the second period, 2-2. Been very impressed with the PK. Yeah, it's 7 for 7 to start the year. Did Jackson Dart just run a 20-yard touchdown? That's unbelievable. I can't believe that. That's wild. Okay. Eagles-Giants happening. Thursday Night Football over on Prime. When does Providence play? They start Saturday. Mark, help me. I think Saturday. I think they're playing Bridgeport, and then they come home for Charlotte on Sunday. Mom said, hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. So, 2-2 with 4:19 to go in the second period. They go to TV timeout for the final time of the second period. We're going to do our immaculate grids during the intermission. Miss your friends, miss it watching with it. They were here last night. You should have seen them. They were all here. They were all here last night. They were all here. Providence first game is Sunday. Nope, it's Saturday. Saturday they're playing Bridgeport. Their first home game Sunday against Charlotte. But Saturday they play Bridgeport down in Bridgeport. Third line out there of Jeannot, Mitten, and Isamont, who Twitter is loving right now, this trio. They only shows the Sunday game. Probably because it's a home game. Chicago wins the draw. Puck moved ahead. Mitten trying to send it up ahead. He could not. Or that was Jeannot, excuse me. Chicago dumps it in. Korpisalo plays it over to Lohrei. Jeannot keeps it just inside the line, just onside. I disagree, but that's okay. Here is McAvoy. Jeannot trying to force it out of the zone. He can't. Lohrei will get it out of the neutral zone. It's the Sound Tigers. They're playing the Bridgeport Islanders, yes. McAvoy's got it back in his own end. 3:45 to go in the second period. 2-2. Here is Tanner Janelle across the line. Nice fake pass to Minton. Fooled out the entire defense. In down low to Isamon. Isamon spinning. Waiting. In front, Minton pops it up high in the air. It's cleared wide. Grizzlick against Lorai. Defensive prowess about 4 combined between those two. This puck comes out of the zone. Lorai over to Zadorov. Moved ahead, and Zadorov with an accidental icing. Banana Ball is coming to the Fisher Cat Stadium. Oh no! Next June? Oh no. Oh boy. That's big. Holy crap. Alright. I guess I might be working in production for Banana Ball. Jesus Christ. If I'm working there. Ugh. Lindholm. Morgan Geekie keeps it in. Geekie has a shot on the net. Saved by Soderblom. Oh, good save. Peak. Good keep in. Here is Pasternak. Fake slap pass, and he just threw it right to Bertuzzi. He misses Bertuzzi, I guess. Nazard for Bertuzzi. Teravainen drop feed. Renzel Korpisalo! Hey! What a snag! What a great glove save by Korpisalo on Renzel. Nice stop with the glove. That was a gorgeous glove save. Whoa. All right. Ooh, nice snag. I mean, should the Bruins defense overcommitted to one side, the puck bounced to the other side, but Korpisalo stood tall. Nice snag. Chicago wins the draw. Kaiser puts it wide. And now it's Colton Dock, pressured by Yoki Haru. Burakovsky in the slot. Shot. Did not get to Korpisalo, I don't think. It might have. Oh, Bruins turn it over. Nice poke check by McAvoy. Here come the Bruins. Middlestat just put it ahead of himself. Bedard kicks it to Doc. Put in deep behind the net. Bedard's got it. Yoki Haru pressuring him. McAvoy to Zaka. Zaka sends it to Arvidsson across the line, spins back, waiting for support. Gets it to Zaka, who puts it in behind the net. Middlestat overcommitted, so the puck was nowhere near a Bruin. Bedard tied up by Lorai. Good kick by Lorai. Kastelik in there as well. Bruins making changes. They have a mishmash line of Middlestat, Corrali, Kastelik. Now Middlestat will go for a change. Out comes Husnatinov. Minute 35 to go in the second period. 2-2 the score. Peak to Lorai. Husnatinov gets it up and out of the zone. Lorai off Kastelik and in. Husnatinov gets it back. Not penalty coming. It's going to be a penalty on Ryan Green. Cross-check on Green. The Bruins go to the power play for the second time tonight. The fourth line once again drawing yet another penalty. It'll be their second power play of the night. The first one, it got cut short due to a Pasternak penalty. It'll be Nick Foligno against Elias Lindholm here. What's going on? Elias Lindholm against Nick Foligno on the face-off far side. Lindholm waved out. It'll be Geeky again to take this draw. Hold on. The stop. Nick Foligno? What is happening here? Are they going to call a penalty on Foligno here?
I mean, it was a scrum from our direction. We couldn't quite see what happened in that scrum. But if he tried to win the draw by using his hand, that could be a minor penalty.
Foligno won the faceoff with his hand. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a thing you cannot do. You cannot win the faceoff with your hand unless your stick breaks. The refs are talking about it. Delay of game, face-off violation. So that's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Bruins now. So you'll see it. Those are the two power plays the Bruins have right now. So it's 5-on-3 for 1:57. Bruins win the draw. McAvoy. Pasternak shot tipped by Lindholm wide. This is 5-on-3 for the full 2 minutes, guys. Here is Zacha. Deflected and the puck will come out. Pasternak. McAvoy. Over to Pasternak. 40 seconds to go in the period. McAvoy for Zacha. Rotating out top. Zacha for Geeky in the near side circle. Zacha to McAvoy. They got to shoot this puck. Pasternak, Zacha. Pasternak shot. That was a horrible shot. Pasternak again. Across. Geeky couldn't play the puck. They're being a little too passive here. I don't like that. Bruins keeping it. It's McAvoy. Walks in. Hit the post. It caught iron. Oh, no, he didn't cut iron. He just missed wide. Oh, man. Okay, good looks, though. They got to shoot the puck more, though. They got to shoot the puck. They cannot be super passive on the man advantage. On two-man advantage. Zacha wins it, but Chicago will clear, and that'll do it for the second period, pretty much. 10 seconds. Here's Korpisalo, leads it for McAvoy. Stretch pass ahead for Pasternak, down to 3 seconds. They might have a last chance here. Trying to go for a man back door, could not. 49 seconds of 5-on-3 time to start the third period. I'm gonna update this. I'm gonna update the score ticker. If Crime could tell me some other scores around the league while play is happening, that'll be great. Because I don't usually check that. So 2-2 at the end of 2. The Bruins will have 49 seconds of 5-on-3 time to start the third period. 57 viewers, only 31 likes. If you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If all the viewers who have not subscribed would subscribe, we might be at 2,100. So, to all of our new subs tonight, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Checking Twitter. Zach Costa, thank you for the shout out on Twitter. When it comes to your most recent tweet, Twins. It'll all make sense. I will say no more. We're going to take a quick break. I'll be back in 20 seconds. Saturday. It's Saturday Night Showdown as Tage Thompson and the Buffalo Sabres come to town to take on David Pastrnak and the Bruins. Sabres, Bruins, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's live on YouTube. We are back. We just want to send a special thank you to Skillet for Showtime. It is the official theme song of Saturday Night Showdown. It's off the Revolution album. It is the official theme song of Saturday Night Showdown, kicking off 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. It's available to stream on Spotify and Apple Music now. Thank you to Skillet for Showtime. 2-2 at the end of 2. All right. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Josiah's here. What is up, chat? And Sam checking in with you from the TD Garden. Don't like how close it is, but we're doing our part in cheering these guys on. Go Bruins. Thank you, Josiah. Hopefully you're having fun at the TD Garden tonight. John Gibson making his Red Wings debut gets pulled 8 for 13. Yikes. Oh boy. Yikes, yikes, and more yikes, dude. That sucks. Nah. What is happening? What is happening in Pittsburgh? We should go full time with him. Yeah, maybe in season 7, if I'm here next year. Maybe in season 7 I'll go full time with those. But hey, it's a different presentation, right? And that's what makes it fun. It's just a completely different presentation from what you guys normally see on this channel. And that's what makes it fun, is the fact that you guys get a completely different feel. The graphics are different. The whole presentation looks different. Just looks and feels different. See the playoff graphics? They may never see the light of day. Playoffs? Playoffs? I'm sorry, I'll stop. This team making no damn playoffs. Y'all know that. Oy, Ay, ay, ay. Schaefer got an assist, as youngest defenseman in Islanders history to get an assist in his debut. Really? Okay, good for him. Cam Schlittler, he went through with it. He went through with the Bruins thing. Remember on... That's funny. What's the Stanley Cup, says every Maple Leafs fan. Aww. Aww. They should know what it is. They see it being raised by every other team besides theirs over the last 59 years. Yeah, let's run through the stats of the first 40 minutes, and I like the stats to what I'm seeing. I like them. Bruins are out shooting Chicago 18-15 through 40 minutes. The Bruins have won 56% of faceoffs, 23 of 41. Chicago's won 18 of 41 at 43.9%. Both teams are 0 for on the power play. Bruins 0 for 3, Chicago 0 for 2. Chicago 6 penalty minutes, Boston 4. Chicago with 9 hits. The Bruins have 20 hits tonight. Bruins have blocked 9 shots. Chicago's blocked 4. 11 giveaways for Chicago, 8 for Boston. 5 takeaways for Chicago, 2 for Boston. Shots were 8-7 Chicago in the second period. Not bad. Of course, I want them to be winning, but that's okay. Tuesday for women's soccer. Okay. Sorry, Dean broadcasting stuff happening live on stream right now. I'm trying to figure out something at the moment. Shots could be better, though. They're out shooting Chicago. This is way better than last night. They were getting outshot, what was it, like 24-10 at the end of the second period? The fact they're out shooting a team, I'm not going to bitch about shots on goal. Yeah, could they have more shots on goal? Absolutely. Am I going to bitch? Absolutely not. Ugh. Make sure if you're not, make sure you're following me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and X at Sam Smith on YT. Go subscribe to the Black and Gold Productions YouTube channel. Episode 397 of the podcast is this weekend at 6 p.m. on Sunday. We'll be chatting about the first week of Bruins action. The sponsor of the first period is Uno Overlays. You can go click the affiliate link down below in the description, go make an account, and it supports me. Shout out to Uno Overlays for making me an official ambassador of their product. It's a great product. It's how you're getting all of these amazing graphics on the screen. Shout out Uno. You guys are awesome over there. You gotta remember, guys, the Bruins are playing with 5 defensemen. Was that Ashley? look just like her. I might have looked too fast. I'm not sure. Sorry. One of the girls that goes here looked just like her. She's a big Red Sox fan, so check out as a Red Sox ad for Nesson. Oh yeah, we were gonna do immaculate grids. I completely forgot about that. Sorry, chat. Now we're like less than 5 minutes to go. Can we put the third line on the 5-on-3? Man, that would be. I don't know how I feel about seeing Mikey Isamont on a 5-on-3, but you know, I don't know. I want to see Middlestat and Arvidsson out there in a 5-on-3 scenario and see how they do. I do want to see that. How's Boss looking tonight? Pretty useless, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. You want me to be honest? Not pretty freaking useless. I wonder what the Stadium Series Bruins jersey will look like. Well, it's gonna be white because they're the away team. The best Bruin tonight. The best Bruin tonight has been, man, probably Victor Arvidsson. The best trio tonight has been the Janelle Minton Isamont third line. Middlestat, yeah, that's another one. Oh, look at this banger. Middlestat, yeah. Janelle, yeah. But I think, like, I'm putting the goals aside. Like, individual effort, Arvidsson for sure. Like, overall presentation. I'm not saying Janelle and Middlestat have had bad nights. They're both doing pretty well. They both got the goals in the night. So I'm not, you know, I'm not saying they're having a bad night. I just think Arvidsson, like, effort-wise, has been the most there tonight. I wonder what the Bruins Stadium Series jersey is going to look like. I want to see what it looks like. Hopefully they release it rather soon. I want to see. I need a charger. Oh my god. Okay. That's so crazy. Letang, Malkin, and Crosby are the first trio in North American sports history to play 20-plus seasons together. That's awesome. They said mid-December they'll release the jersey. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. Well, the game's on February 1st. So second and third line are doing great tonight. Do you think first line's just tired from yesterday plus the loss of Lindholm? Well, it's the wrong Lindholm. Hampus is a defenseman. Elias is a forward. The first line has looked kind of iffy. I think they're tired because they did do all the scoring last night. So I'm not super worried. Didn't know which one. No, you're good. Hampus is a defenseman. Elias is a forward. So Elias Lindholm's fine. Hampus Lindholm's the one that's hurt. Made a concept. Can I see it? I want to see what it looks like. Phillies and Dodgers are in the 10th inning. Uh-oh. Say about Hampus Lindholm. Lower body injury, done for the night. When I get more information, I will let you know. Oh, here it is. Okay. I like the concept, but it's going to most likely the jersey be white because it's an away jersey. I like the concept, though. All right. Third period is about to start. Third period is sponsored by Black and Gold Productions. Episode 397 of the podcast is up this weekend. Be up Sunday at 6. Also, go to blackandgoldhockey.com to go check out recent articles about the organization from the NHL, AHL, and ECHL levels. Go to blackandgoldhockey.com right now. Charlie McAvoy has 3 shots on goal tonight. Five on 3, third period is underway. The Bruins have 45 seconds of power play time here. Bruins have it across the line. Pasternak with it. Walks in. Zacha. In front. They score off a glove. The Bruins lead 3-2. Elias Lindholm, 15 seconds into the third. The Bruins are on top 3-2. Lindholm's got his second of the year, both coming on the power play. Yep, that's going to be a Lindholm's goal. Bruins up 3-2. Lindholm will get that one. And I believe it's going to be another power play for the Bruins here because of it. Yep, it's going to be. I'm ticking it down. There you go. Geeky for Zacha. Looking across. Puck deflects out to the blue line. McAvoy, puck is popped up. So the Bruins have an early lead in the third period on a power play goal for Elias Lindholm. McAvoy, Morgan Geeky in front. Lindholm kick save. Rebound Pasternak fanning on it. Back to 5 on 5. Lindholm is an open net. What a save, Soderblom. What a stop. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Bruins keep it in again. McAvoy keeps it in. And, oh, just over the stick of Elias Lindholm on that feed from McAvoy. Lindholm almost had a second one. McAvoy drops it for Zadorov. The Bruins almost... Another icing against Boston. The Bruins almost had another one. Oof. Woo! We have a stop. Can we get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Thank you. All right. Bruins have it across the line. It's Arvidsson, and that's offside by a hair. First Bruins hat trick of the season? Man, I have no idea. I don't have a clue. I'm not going to guess. I'm just going to let it happen. Here's Teravainen. Puck comes out in front. Husnudinov will get it away. Husnudinov chips it in deep past Kaiser. Arvidsson, Middlestat, Husnudinov right now. But I think Kazaka was out there for the power play. Yoki Haru puts it in deep. Husnudinov pressured there. Levshinov takes it back. Puck comes to Middlestat. Arvidsson on the far side in the circle. Trying to cut out in front, could not. Middlestat, poke check there by Bertuzzi. And Teravainen will get it away. Teravainen for Nazar. Levshinov, here is Burakovsky, scores, and we're tied. And it's 3-3. It's Andrei Burakovsky, his first goal as a Blackhawk. The Bruins got beat. Korpisalo got beat. I can't defend anybody there. Man. I mean, what are the defense doing opening that up there? That shot can't even get to the net. That shot can't get to the net. Cannot get to the net there. What is Zadorov doing there? Ugh. I mean, Corpy should have had that, but that puck cannot get to Korpisalo to begin with. That puck's got to get blocked. They got to close out the slot every time. This puck popped up in the neutral zone. Yeah, one thing I'm doing this year, I'm not playing the other team's goal horns anymore. Keegan's calling me. I'm live, Keegan. I'm live. Bedard to the front, knocked down. It goes wide. Puck comes in front, cleared away. I'll call you during the first TV timeout, Keegan. Isamont sends it ahead for Jeannot. Bruins on side. Jeannot puts it in around the net. McAvoy's got it in the far corner. In the offensive zone. This puck. Ooh! Isamont was waiting for it. Donato. Works back, shot blocked in traffic by Jeannot. I like it when you did that, to be honest. Yeah, but, why give the other team any credit when they score? This is the Bruins live stream. I kind of thought about that over the summer. Like, why am I doing that? Now, if I'm calling a neutral game with both teams that I don't really care about, I'll play both goal horns. But oh, he said he didn't mean to call. I said I'm going to call him anyway during the first TV timeout. Elias Lindholm wins the draw. Pasternak for Zadorov for Peak. Peak to the front, saved by Soderblom. Now it's Mikheyev. He'll dump it in from center. Korpisalo for Peak. Lindholm deflected to Pasternak. He's tripped. We're going to get a penalty. The Bruins are going right back to the man advantage. It's going to be on Nazar for a stick foul. Bruins going to go to the power play for once again with a chance to take the lead once again. This power play unit has been effective. They're going to put the top unit out there again. Zacha, Lindholm, Pasternak, McAvoy, Geekie. Chicago wins the draw. It's Connor Murphy who'll clear it. Both teams can't hold the lead. Yeah. McAvoy with it. Drops it for Elias Lindholm. Zacha for Lindholm. Clean entry into the zone. And the Blackhawks get it back, and it's cleared out to center. Stop with a drop pass. It's so stupid. Don't do it. Just enter. McAvoy dumps in. I'd rather you dump the puck in than do the drop pass, because either way, it's going to come out. So it doesn't matter. Stop delaying the inevitable. Here's Lindholm for Pasternak. He'll enter. To Geekie. McAvoy just outside the line. He got poke checked hard. Forced to make a bad pass. Pasternak, nice play to Geekie. McAvoy waiting. Husnadinov back to Geekie. McAvoy waiting. Pasternak right point. Across Geekie. He lost the puck. Not a great shift from the top unit there. Out comes the second unit. Not a big fan of that first unit setup at all. Here is Lohrei. Arvidsson for Middlestat. Husnadinov and Pasternak still out there for the second unit because Lindholm's hurt. Middlestat. In front. Arvidsson headed in front. Husnadinov jamming. Saved by Soderblom. Wow. All right. Good pass from Middlestat. Arvidsson just could not put it home. And the Bruins left 34 seconds of power play time here. Good deflection by Crevier. Oh, man. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. Face off one. Lohrei shot, save, rebound in front. Isamont out there on the second unit. Lohrei shoots, and he misses high on that. Free from Isamont, but Isamont takes it right off the puck. Isamont, final seconds, the power play. Lohrei with it. Dumps in, power play up, back to 5-on-5. Nazar out of the box for Chicago. No idea. Hasn't probably even gotten MRIs yet if it's serious. So I'm not even worried about MRIs at this point. Here's Bedard. In front, cleared away. Kastelik in the neutral zone. Zadorov decks! A decks him in on the neutral zone. I think, was that Burakovsky? It was. Oh my god. He pinched. Huge hit. Here is Rinzel. For Grzelcyk, moved along to Rinzel. Puck comes out of the zone. Peak sends it back to Minton. Minton takes the bump from Bedard and dumps in. Puck played around. McAvoy in the near side corner in front. Tip by Jeannot. Save. Rebound in front. Still available. Cleared wide. The Bruins almost had a great play in front. Jeannot almost had a second of the night. Puck flipped out to the neutral zone. Kastelik almost destroyed Dickinson. The Bruins ice the puck. Screen froze? Oh. Make sure if you guys have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe. Donations are available. You can hit the dollar bill sign in the live chat, or you can hit that pinned comment in the live chat, or the first link in the description. Also, members are open. If you want to become an official member of the channel, you can hit that join button. A few dollars every month. Got it. Out there with Jeannot and Isamont right now. Isamont gloves it down. What's up, Mark? How you doing? McAvoy for Corrali. Isamont kicks it into the zone. Kaiser gets it back. Here comes Chicago. Bertuzzi through Yoki Haru. McAvoy's got it. In the neutral zone. Finds Corrali across the line. McAvoy shoots, a save by Soderblom. Donato throws it to no man's land. This puck's going to be a free puck, and it Corpusalo guides it aside. We have an offside. Torbjorn became an official member to the channel. thank you to Torbjorn for becoming an official member. Appreciate it. For you becoming a legend tier member. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. That helps me out big time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, Torbjorn, your name should be green. Oof. That does help me out big time. Thank you very much. I did not realize that was the sound effect it made. I have to go in and fix the sound effects. Update those a little bit. Oops. So I fired my data, but it's fine now. I noticed it froze on my end as well. I looked back at the stream last night. It froze when Geeky scored the empty netter, so I'm going to have to go in and see if it's a... It might be a dorm Wi-Fi issue, which is out of my control. So, but as long as the audio isn't freezing, that's all that really matters. As long as you guys can hear the commentary, right? Because I was going to do a video of the goal calls, and I went back and found the Geeky goal call and went, oh crap, it froze. That's not good to post on YouTube. So probably dorm Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Tomorrow at I believe a 6 or 7 p.m. start. I'll have to double check that, but it'll be available to listen to live on my FM 101.3. Geeky will take the draw against Ryan Green. Green wins the draw. Dumped in by Vlasic. Lindholm sends it ahead. Pasternak's going to negate the icing against Vlasic. Gives Vlasic the cold shoulder. Wins the battle. Ryan Green flips it out of the zone. What's Starlink? I'm not sure what that is. Lorai for Peak. Off of Pasternak in the zone. Comes in on Soderblom. He'll have to hang on. What's the Elon Musk internet? Oh, no. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. I'll look into it, but I don't think I can do that because that's kind of like a hotspot, right? I don't know. Zaka against Zaka wins the faceoff. Zadorov off the skate of Arvidsson. Mikheyev for Donato. He'll dump in around the net on the near side to the far side. Zadorov plays the puck, moves it ahead. Middlestat kicks it to a stick blade. Across the line, Middlestat, who had the first Bruins goal tonight. Bedard takes it away. Basically Wi-Fi? Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that. See if that's a thing I can get for here. I'm not sure what it is. I'll have to look into it. Dumped in by Artem Levshanov. Korpisalo plays it around. Middlestat. Played to McAvoy. Arvidsson throws it away. Shot goes wide. Arvidsson gets it back. McAvoy's stick is caught in somebody's gear. That's got to be a penalty on Bedard. It's delaying the game. Bedard's not getting up right now. He's refusing to get up. They just got off. They're going to call McAvoy for that? Bedard was sitting on McAvoy's stick. What did you want him to do? That's unbelievable. That puck took a weird bounce in front. It was almost a goal. That's some BS. McAvoy, Bedard was sitting on McAvoy's stick, like literally sitting on it for like 30 seconds. That is some horse manure. That is brutal. Let's see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How? That is not a penalty. That is a penalty on Bedard. That is BS. Unbelievable. I know it's game 2 of the season, but that's crap. That is bullshit. Bullshit. Incorrect. You cannot challenge a penalty anymore. Besides delay a game. You cannot. That is bullshit. What a block by Peak, who was down. The Bruins clear. Can they challenge that? No, they cannot. Here is Bedard. Corrali trying to knock it away. Bedard's stick went flying. Castella clears. The Bruins almost had a puck in front. Mitten had an golden opportunity. He couldn't get there in time. If Mitten got to that puck first and shot it, it's 4-3 Bruins right now. Teravainen for Rinzel. Oh, Zadorov, a huge hit. Bertuzzi save Korpisalo. Still lackadaisy right now. I think he might think he's still in Florida somewhere. Rinzel might believe he's in a different time zone. Sit down, he says. Boom. Clean hit. The player put himself in that spot, which is why it is no longer, which is not a dirty hit. Sit down, dude. He had 219 hits last season, which led the team in 4th in the league in hits. Zadorov clears it down the length of the rink. Halfway through the penalty, the Bruins will get McAvoy back in 55 seconds. Now here's Teravainen. Bedard spins back Zadorov. Andrew Peak will try to clear. Bertuzzi kept it just inside the line. Corrali gets the puck out of the zone. 40 seconds to go on the power play for Chicago. Bedard for Bertuzzi. Cross-ice pass. Nazar. Bedard backdoor. Teravainen wasn't ready for it. Levshunov for Teravainen. 25 to go on the power play. In front, Bertuzzi kick save Korpisalo. Bedard puts it wide on the rebound. Now Teravainen out to Levshunov. Bedard doesn't shoot. Levshunov. Zacha, good pressure. Kept it in there. Teravainen in front. Peak knocks on the pass. That puck's free. That puck's still free. Korpisalo has it. And now there's some extracurriculars. Is that Peak? No, it's Zacha. Korpisalo took a whack from... Was that Bertuzzi too? Levshunov's gloves off. Is he going to go with Sean Corrali? Here we go. We got 2 fights happening. Corrali and Levshunov in a fight right now. Corrali tackles Levshunov. Zacha's tied up with somebody. I think that was Teravainen. And now Korpisalo skating out to the high slot. And he pointed right at Soderblom. Uh-oh. He pointed right at Arvid Soderblom with a stick and said, come on, bring it on, buddy. What is going on in Beantown tonight? Oh, man. Wow. He looked right at him and said, bring it on. All right. Nazar cross-checks Zacha, which started the whole thing. And then Corrali was wrapped up with Bedard. It was Peak and Bertuzzi. Zaka still wanted Nazar. Corrali wanted Levshinov, and Corrali wrestled him down. And then Nazar tackled Corrali. That's got to be third man in, right, on Nazar? He jumped on Corrali, right? Corrali in the box. Um, 5-on-5 at the end of the 6 seconds. And all 4 men will sit in the box until the first stoppage after the 2-minute mark. Draw cross-check right in the beginning. Face-offs in the neutral zone. And the Bruins will get McAvoy back, so we're back to 5-on-5 right now. The Bruins have Zadorov and Corrali in the box. Shot by Donato at the side of the net. Chicago has Nazar and Levshinov in the box. So each team has a forward and a defenseman in the box. Here is Donato off a turnover, shot, blocked, rebound in front, kick to Burakovsky, shoots, it's blocked in the scrum of people. Shot on the net, save, rebound in front, puck still free. Korpisalo has it with 7:38 to play. So that power play. It wouldn't have been a power play. It would have been 4-on-4 for 6 seconds, so it wouldn't have changed anything. Yeah, you would have had a power play for a minute 56, but They got the right Blackhawks in the box, that's for sure. Corrali and Zadorov got 2 minutes each, so I'm not super worried about. I'm not gonna bitch about that. That's not something to bitch about, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, it's not. Third guy in a fight should be an auto 5 in a game. Oh, I agree, but based off the rules right now, I'm not gonna complain too much about it. Hey, Train, we don't need to have issues right now. I don't want to have issues. I don't want to have issues, Train. Is this how it's gonna be all season long? Because we can play this game right now with this. I was asked, isn't it a game misconduct for jumping on someone when they are fighting and down on the ice? It is. Wasn't called, but yes. Zaka will take this draw. Chicago wins it. Glove save Korpisalo. I thought. Yeah, let me check that. Third man in fight rule NHL. Let me see what the rule is. It's a game misconduct penalty for any player who jumps into a fight. He should have gotten at least a misconduct, which should have been a 2 extra minutes at least. But a game misconduct, that's the rest of the game. That he's done. Should have gotten 2 and 10 for that. Puck comes out of the zone. Zaka for McAvoy. I'm sure the NHL will be taking a look at that. Here is Crevier, plays it around, off Bertuzzi. Puck comes whacked into the neutral zone. McAvoy. Teravainen for Bertuzzi. Bruins got caught in a change here. Bertuzzi gets around Minton. McAvoy gets it away from Bertuzzi. Now here's Minton. In the neutral zone. He'll dump in. The Bruins will finish a change. Matt Grzelcyk plays it along to Connor Murphy. Here is Bedard across the line. Bedard on the near side. In the circle. Drop feed! Murphy's blocked in front. And now the Bruins have a 2-on-1 as Minton with Jeannot. Eastmont coming as well. Minton across. What a save by Soderblom on Jeannot! Oh my gosh. What a save. That puck's in front. Korpisalo makes a save. And he took a whack again. And now it's round 2. We have another Donnybrook. And Korpisalo wants a piece of it. He's had enough. He has had enough. The Bruins bench is screaming right now. Korpisalo took a chop on the helmet. On the mask. Like what are we doing here? Bedard and Jokiharju is involved. $4-0 Rangers. Damn. Jeannot got absolutely robbed. Poor Tanner. He has already got a goal tonight, but he should have had 2. That's an easy tap in, and he just got absolutely robbed. I am not even mad at him. They're trying to injure Korpisalo. That's the second one. That's unbelievable. I cannot believe they're letting them get away with this. Lindholm against Foligno. Foligno wins the draw. Rinzel dumps in off Lowry and in. McAvoy plays it to Lowry. Around the boards on the near side. Pasternak deflects it. That puck comes to Chicago. It's Mikheyev. Donato puts it up into the netting. Penalty boxes will close, so all the players will exit the box. 6:01 to go in the third period. It's a tie game. It's been a very entertaining hockey game. McAvoy sends it to Geekie. Lowry, bank pass goes nowhere. Lowry in the neutral zone. Geekie across the line, waiting across. Pasternak shoots and a save by Soderblom. And that's kind of the best chance Pasternak has had tonight. 5:44 to go in the third period. Chicago and Boston even at 3. Rangers and Sabres have gone final. The Rangers win that one 4-0. That game is a final. Ottawa and Tampa tied at 3 in the third period. Did not change that. Penguins lead the Islanders 4-3 in the third. Justin Brazeau has his third goal of the season. Devils and Hurricanes tied at 2 in the third. Wild lead the Blues 3-0 in the second. Columbus and Nashville tied at 1 in the second. Dallas leads Winnipeg 2-1 in the second. Colorado leads Utah 1-0 in the first. Other games have not started yet. Florida beats Philadelphia 2-1. That game is final. Down in Florida. Bruins goals tonight: Casey Middlestat, Tanner Jeannot, Elias Lindholm. Chicago's goals: Connor Bedard, Andre Burakovsky, and Crevier. Lindholm against Nazar. Lindholm wins the draw. Zadorov puts it in around the net and deep. Geeky gets it back to Peak. His shot tipped by Lindholm. And the puck's free. It stayed out somehow. How did that not go? Blackhawks have numbers the other way. Here's Nazar for Bertuzzi. Shot blocked by Peak. How did that not go in? Pasternak, puck comes out into the neutral zone. That puck was behind Soderblom, and it somehow stayed out of the net. Vlasic for Bertuzzi. Moves it ahead for Bedard. Zadorov knocks into him. Here is Peak through Elias Lindholm's stick. As we're now on the final 5 of this one. Off Geeky's skate, no icing. Zacha into Arvidsson. Back to Zacha. Out to the line, Lohrei at the left point. McAvoy right side. Plays it just inside the line. No, it's not. It's a delayed offside. Lohrei, a huge hit on Burakovsky. Gotta love that. McAvoy for Arvidsson. Kaiser tied up there by Zacha. Kaiser gets free. And now here's Burakovsky. Crosses the line. Lohrei poke checks him off the puck. McAvoy plays it to Lohrei. 4 minutes left. Off Kaiser's glove, kept in by Chicago. Lohrei will move it ahead. He has a 3-on-2. Lohrei over to Arvidsson. Arvidsson shoots, kick save, rebound, put wide. Now it's Fraser Minten. Minten turns it over, but what a poke check. Negating Nick Foligno's breakaway. Isamont to Jokiharju. Zadorov ahead. Tanner Jeannot. Shoots! Misses wide. Jokiharju, good keep in inside the line. Minten against Kaiser. What's up, Lava? How you doing? Here is Minten. Zadorov in the middle, who had 3 goals in the preseason. Isamont wraparound chance in front, broken up. Isamont for Minten. Jeannot broke his stick. Minten worked his way in front. Jokiharju's shot, Knuckler misses over the net. 3:08 to go. It's under 3 minutes left. Isamont's got it. Geeky's out there for Jeannot. Jokiharju right point, waiting. Puts it back in deep. Delayed penalty on Chicago here. 6-on-5. Pasternak, the extra attacker. Bruins have a power play incoming. Jokiharju does not have a stick. Chicago will get a touch, and the Bruins will have a late power play with a chance to put the game away. It's going to be a high stick on Levshinov. The Bruins have a chance to take the lead late with a power play opportunity with 2:42 to go, as it was a high stick on Levshinov against Geeky. It was called right away. The Bruins' 5th power play of the night. They're 1 for 4. Elias Lindholm scoring early in the 3rd period on the power play, his 2nd of the year. Bruins win the draw. McAvoy waiting. McAvoy chips it over to Pasternak. He shoots, saved by Soderblom. And the Bruins will clear, or the Blackhawks will clear it all the way down. Here is McAvoy. Zacha for Elias Lindholm. Back to Zacha. Onside. Gets it to Pasternak. McAvoy's in the slot. Kick save Soderblom. What a save on a good point-blank chance for McAvoy. McAvoy keeps it inside the line. Zacha, Pasternak, Zacha shoots! Misses high on that. Geeky for McAvoy. Geeky waiting. Zacha in front. Saves Soderblom. Chicago will clear. Here is Korpisalo. Leaves it for McAvoy halfway through the power play. Second unit comes on. McAvoy in the neutral zone. He'll be forced to dump in. Chicago will clear once more. Lorei down to 45 seconds to go on the power play. Bruins looking for something here. Late in the third, Arvidsson, nice entry. He shoots! Misses wide again. Put the pucks on the net, guys. Lorei keeps it inside the line. It's Middlestat. Middlestat with space. A shot! Saves Soderblom. And he will hang on. Middlestat, a good quality chance on the net. Ottawa takes the lead against Tampa 4-3 late in that game. Pittsburgh on the verge of taking away a win. .110 left. The Bruins are looking for something here. It's been a long game. This game's almost 10 o'clock. It's 9:46. We still have a minute 10 to go in regulation here. This game's been going on forever here. We got a timeout. I believe it's Boston with a timeout. After the Vegas game next week? I don't know. I don't think so.
Bruins played last night, victorious on opening night in Washington 3-1. The Blackhawks were sitting and waiting for them. They had their opener 2 days ago in Sunrise.
Lindholm against Foligno. 29 seconds to go in the Bruins power play. A minute 10 left in the game. Lindholm wins the draw. Pasternak on the left side. McAvoy finds Pasternak. He shoots. It's blocked. Rebound in front. Geeky pokes it wide. Down to the final minute of the third period. Huge clear from Mikheyev. Here is McAvoy. Crosses the line. He works it in deep. Isamont out there. Chicago will get control. Power play is up. Back to 5-on-5. Levshunov out of the box. McAvoy sends it ahead. Mitten. Jeannot trying to get around Nazar. Pokes it along. And now it's Frank Nazar with 25 seconds to go. Dumped in deep. Korpisalo plays it along. Oh my goodness. That puck was played right to Chicago player behind the net. Kaiser for Rinzel. Husnudinov, good pinch. Taking it away. 10 seconds to go. Zadorov might be a final push here. Mitten down to 7 seconds. Mitten gets closed off the puck. We have an offside with 4.1 to go. Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe. Only 40 likes and 116 viewers right now. Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button. Would help me out big time, and subscribe. Corrali out there to take this draw against Donato. 4 seconds to go. Corrali wins the draw. They'll play it back. And we have overtime in Boston in the season, in the home opener. We have overtime. we go to commercial break, we go to overtime, 5 minutes of 3-on-3 until somebody wins. If nobody scores, then there will be a shootout to decide it. Pittsburgh picking up the win against the Islanders. That game has gone final. Hurricanes take a 3-2 lead on New Jersey in the third period. Ottawa up by 1 with 30 seconds to go against the Bolts. And Ottawa makes it 5-3 with 12 seconds to go. I'm going to mark that game as final. Ottawa is going to pull out a huge win against the Bolts on the road. Let me get sip of water for the commentary. Keep smashing that like button. Overtime is about to start. Chicago and the road Whites, they'll be shooting from left to right. Bruins and the home Blacks going from right to left. Korpisalo, 18 saves on 21 shots. Hasn't been amazing. Soderblom has been amazing. 28 saves on 31 shots. Zacha, McAvoy, Pastrnak for the Bruins. Foligno, Bedard, Vlasic for Chicago. Foligno against Zacha at the face-off dot. At center ice. The second game of the season has overtime, and it starts now. Chicago will get possession off the rip. It's Bedard. Foligno will go for a change. Out comes Nazar. Here is Vlasic. But here is Bedard forced out into the neutral zone. Now here is Nazar with Bedard. Nazar, Korpisalo, good save. The puck's forced all the way out. The clock is not catching up with itself right now. There we go. Now here's Vlasic. Back to Bedard. Pastrnak and McAvoy still out there. Zacha as well. Here is Bedard, has Nazar breaking to the front. Bedard spins back. Rinzel across Nazar. Korpisalo! Unbelievable save. Now Zacha. David Pastrnak 2-on-1. Pastrnak with Zacha. Pastrnak waits, shoots. He missed wide. And now the Blackhawks, they have a 2-on-0. Bedard with Nazar. Bedard breaks. Korpisalo! Glove save. Oh, baby. Oh, my goodness gracious. 2 unbelievable saves by Korpisalo. That is unreal. Oh, here we go again. Oh, dude, that is fantastic. Oh, he got the paddle on that? That's ridiculous. Oh. Korpisalo keeping the Bruins in it. Chicago wins the draw. Rinzel, Geeky, Minton, Zadorov. Here is Burakovsky, spins back and works down to the neutral zone. Crowd doesn't like that. Here is Burakovsky in the neutral zone. Drops it there for Donato on the near side. Donato trying to get his way through Zadorov, and Zadorov gives him a cold shoulder. Geeky turns over the puck, and the puck will come out to the neutral zone. Chicago will have to regroup. Here is Rinzel. Rinzel across the line. He'll have to work back again. Crowd not liking Chicago's possession here. Bruins got to be a little more aggressive on the forecheck, I think, just a little bit. Here's Donato. Not overly, but just a little bit. Donato for Burakovsky. Zadorov going to tie him up along the wall. Minton 2-on-1 with Morgan Geekie. Minton looking. Shoots, scores! Fraser Minton! The Bruins win 4-3 in overtime. Morgan Geekie sets it up and Fraser Minton wins it in overtime. Oh my goodness gracious. Fraser Minton gets it done. And the Bruins have won the first 2 games of the season. Oh, Fraser, have yourself a night, buddy. Attaboy. His first NHL overtime goal. It's his second goal as a Bruin, too. Oh, Fraser. Oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Wow. That was wild. What a hockey game. Bruins win 4-3 in overtime. Let's take a look at your 3 stars of the game tonight. The third star of the game is undoubtedly, the saves he made in overtime, keeping this team in it. I know he didn't have an amazing night, but the saves he made in overtime were so crucial to keep this team in it. Joonas Korpisalo, your third star of the game tonight. If I did not give him credit, I'm not a proper fan. The saves he made in overtime were the reason that they were in this game as long as they were. Korpisalo, your third star of the game tonight. Your second star of the game tonight is a guy that I did not expect to have as good of a night as he did, and that is Tanner Jeannot. Tanner Jeannot he scored in the second period, obviously, but besides the fact, he was always involved. Like, when he was out there, you knew he was there. And that's a really good thing to see out of a guy that we were thinking was an overpay, right? If he can play like that every night, Jeannot has a spot on this team for the next 5 years, no doubt, right? So, Tanner Jeannot, your second star of the game and your first star of the game. Who did you think it was going to be? Who do you think is going to be your first star of the game? It's Fraser Minten, the overtime winner, beating the Blackhawks 4-3 in overtime. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What a victory for this team. Gutsy, to say the least. It was a long game. This game was 2 hours and 47 minutes. It was a long, long hockey game, and it was a good win for the Bruins at home. A thrilling start to the season, 2-0, a thrilling start to the home campaign. Yeah, really, really good stuff. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with a post-game show in about 30 seconds. Do not go anywhere. This is going to be a pretty interesting one. Won't be too long, but we'll wrap things up in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. Saturday. It's Saturday Night Showdown as Tage Thompson and the Buffalo Sabres come to town to take on David Pastrnak and the Bruins. Sabres, Bruins, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's live on YouTube. And beating the Blackhawks 4-3 in overtime once again. Thank you all, everybody who joined me here tonight for the commentary of Bruins Blackhawks. What a thriller this game was. Bruins picking up a nice little win at home. What a victory. There's no... The gutsiness, this team just did not give up all night long. They just kept fighting. And that is the most important takeaway here, is that this team did not give up at any point in this game. The main worry now is Hampus Lindholm. I hope he's okay. I hope it was just precautionary. I would not be shocked if he doesn't play Saturday, if he's okay, just to keep him good. I do want to see Jordan Harris get in a game, so give Harris Saturday against the Sabres. I think that's a safe bet to do. Zadorov can play with Peak, and then Harris can play with Yoki Haru, no problem. Just as a precaution, if he is okay, I would sit him Saturday anyway. But good stuff. Let's run through the stats of the game tonight. Bruins outshot Chicago 33-24. They won 39 of 65 faceoffs at 60%. Chicago won 40% at 26 of 65. Bruins were 1 for 5 in the power play. Blackhawks were 0 for 3. 24 penalty minutes in the game. 14 for Chicago, 10 for Boston. The Bruins had 25 hits. Chicago had 15. The Bruins blocked 16 shots, and 6 shots were blocked by Chicago. 17 giveaways for Boston, 15 for Chicago. 7 takeaways for Chicago, 5 for Boston. The shots on goal by period, 11-7 in favor of the Bruins at the end of 1. Chicago outshot the Bruins 8-7 in the second. The Bruins outshot Chicago 13-6 in the third. Chicago did outshoot Boston 3-2 in overtime. Once again, first Saturday night showdown of the year. Chicago will be heading out. Will be heading home, I believe. But the Bruins will be hosting the Buffalo Sabres Saturday night, a 7 p.m. start right here on YouTube. You did not want to miss that. It is going to be a fun one, different presentation. Of course, as you heard, according to the intro there. The official theme song of Saturday Night Showdown is Showtime. It's by Skillet. It's off the Revolution album. It's available to stream on Spotify and Apple Music right now. Thank you to Skillet for Showtime. That is going to do it for me here tonight. If you liked what you saw, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure to ring the notification bell to never miss when I go live or upload here on the channel. Make sure to follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, down below in the description. use that Uno Overlays affiliate link down below. Go make an account, and it'll help me out big time. What a game. What a victory. The Bruins pick up a massive win at home. They are 2-0 to start the year. If you had told me last night that they would start 2-0, I would have called you nuts. But here we are. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy tomorrow. Saturday, we're back at it for Bruins Sabres, and then we're off until, I believe, Tuesday. So have a good night, everybody. Bruins win 4-3 in overtime. Deuces, people.